So let's put our change this back to automatic and add a wait condition for item count. We want a uranium to be over. Dang it. That's fine. It'll come back anyways. We want it to be over, say, 2,000. Not that much, but that's fine. I'll make this 2 minutes past. And decargo. Wait. Is that to and? Cool. Okay, well that was a mistake. We did not want it to go here. Okay, so let's stop this. How do we fix this? I apparently put in the wrong station. So let's grab, oh no, we don't have the space. Let's put down a chest, empty our inventory, and grab all this junk. Okay, and then we'll go to the chest with it, pick that up. Okay. And we'll put the ore back into here. Okay, so let's try that again. I do not want the main bait. Oh, no, please. No. Get in it so it doesn't leave us. Stop. Stop. I want uranium main. So let's back it up. There's a train in our position that we bumped into. Hey, copper train, go back to your copper mine. It's fine. I know you're full. We want uranium main. Hey, okay. Okay, let's put, no, let's not get killed by our train. Let's go grab our inventory and then we'll put back the inserters. Let's empty our inventory. We're gonna go. Do we have the assembly machine with us? Did I leave them all at the uranium? Yikes. Okay, well, I need to get rid of this stuff. I have too much stuff. Oh, I was gonna make fast undergrounds, so let's do that. Let's go pick up some iron, and then we can get rid of all these yellow underground belts. Man, these are so expensive. Okay, also I'll make splitters. 20 splitters sounds great. Make a full stack. We're actually gonna kill our store of iron just in making these underground belts. That is terrifying, actually. but it's going to be worth it, and we should have a decent amount of underground belts from that point onwards. Okay. We'll keep the 23 that we have. I don't know why we have an unequal number. We should be making 2 at a time. When I say unequal, I mean odd. Let's also pick up some belts. We know that we are low on belts. Okay, so everything is looking pretty good in our base here. The only thing that's low ever is our steel. But hopefully that will change shortly. We are over here to get belts. Why? Where are they? They're here. This is full. That's good to see. Our science is backed up because we haven't been researching anything in a very long time. That is my bad. Let's do this. Oops. Okay. We're good there. What else did I want to get over here? I have inserters, I have a ton of electric poles, probably too many. I have rails, I have things for trains, I have robots. I need more mining drills. Because we're going to need to mine the iron next. So let's get the rest of our iron. Oh, that went fast. Okay. Is there anything else that it's pretty necessary for us? Not really. I think we're good to go. We'll just do the flammables so we can play around with the flamethrowers later on. Okay, so we want these. These. Need more circuits. We're backed up on circuits again. That's pretty cool. Right, so that we have stuff making for the near future. We got a ABC, always be crafted. We have stores of copper. I forgot about that. Our stone is doing all right. Iron. Oh, let's check on our concrete so we can make our centrifuges and do stuff with the uranium that we have. We need 100 concrete. I hope we have that much by now. We have more than that. Then we need iron gear wheels, always. Okay, so assembly machine. It's gonna make. I should just have an area dedicated to assembly machines that can make iron gear wheels and just leave them. I don't need to make any fancy automation area. I just need an area of assembly machines where I can go grab iron, do this, and then walk away. And the next time I ever need it, I can just pick it up, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so we have our centrifuge. We have one in the making. I should make that in an assembly machine. We need to make more assembly machine 2s. So steel, iron gear wheel, and concrete. we're getting there. Yep. So we're doing all right on the concrete. I think the 2 buildings is more than enough. We're gonna want more than 1 centrifuge. We're gonna probably want a lot because we have a lot of mining. I should probably put a radar down here. How much pollution is that making, by the way? Uh-oh, I should get over there soon. Because that means the biter is that it's getting my attack soon. Where are they? There we go. Okay, we'll leave this here for now. I just want to remember how to do this. It's been a while since I looked at uranium. We did it very briefly at the end of our last map, but we never actually did nuclear fuel because we didn't need to. Okay, so we just need to insert 10 and we'll get refined uranium. Okay, so let's go back to our uranium area. We're gonna clear out the biters around there just so I don't have to worry about it. Because this is making, look at all that pollution now. We're so good here because, just as a reminder, this is a real world map, meaning once we get rid of the biters in one area, they will not re-expand into that area. And we cleared out all this area here, so we don't have to worry about biters. Over here we do, because we still have these guys. So that's next on our list. Oh wait. Should I switch this to manual for now? Look at this. We have too much mining going on over here. But that's fine with me. Yeah, we could actually stop the uranium. Okay, so let's go fight some biters. I'm gonna make a safety save here. Dying in Factorio isn't really punishable. It just wastes time, basically. Unless you die in an area with a ton of biters and you can't get back to your body. But that shouldn't be the case here. So we should have about 180 purple science there. So with that we can make automation 3. I'm not sure we'll ever use it. We might in the future for blue belts, but I don't plan on doing that for a while. Okay, so let's take a look at our biter situation here. They are not too bad. Got medium biters. They can definitely kill me if I'm careless, but as long as I know what I'm doing, we should be fine. And by the way, I have no idea what I'm doing, so we'll see how this runs, how this checks out. Okay. The thing with the biters now is they throw this goop, and it stays there for a while, so now they're just making it hard for me to get over there. We're gonna chill out for a little bit, get our HP back, and then kill the rest of the worms. The worms are our main adversary here. These guys are pretty easily taken out by the submachine gun. Okay, so HP's back. The goop. Oh, Didn't take that long for it to disappear. I thought it stayed longer. Okay, we killed one of the bases. And as long as we don't walk in a predictable trajectory, we can dodge the goop. Cool. So that base is done for. Please die, sir. I thought you were dead already. Okay, this looks... No, let's not do that. This looks doable as well. It's about the same as this base. We're going to set up our safety area again, a little bit closer. We always put one in the back. Just to make sure that our other three will be fine, and I can just set that up there. I'll aggro them, they'll come to me, the turrets will shoot them, and these guys are stronger than I thought. They lasted a lot longer than I was anticipating. I guess 3 turrets is not enough with the regular rounds. We only have 8 grenades. That is not good. I had not realized we were low on grenades. I was gonna make this a little bit more tricky, because that means I'm probably gonna have to shoot some of the worms. Oh. Okay, you know what? You might just leave this base alone. Because these guys are strong. And with only 5 grenades left, I'm not very confident that I can stand around shooting this long enough for me to kill them. This is a medium worm. These are both medium worms. Yeah, with 4 turrets and 5 grenades, I don't know, guys. I still only have my regular modular armor, and I don't have any energy shields. Energy shields would make this a lot easier. I'm capable of making those, I think, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet. Alright. So we're going to... Oh, we're going to pick these up. We're going to upgrade them. And we'll try to kill this worm. We are out of ammo. Or out of grenades. Luckily, guns do have a decent range. So I think I can kill the worm. Not yet. Oh, okay. It sucks because every time I get hit, the timer for my HP regen gets reset. So there we go. We killed the worm. Okay, next on the list is to kill the base. Did I lose a turret? Oh, it's down here. There's too many bodies. I can't see it anymore. Okay, so let's try to kill this top base. There we go. Alright. Things are looking a lot better now. Still a pain without grenades, but very doable, I think, as long as I stay safe here. Which, charging in with half health is not very. Need to get those flamethrower stuff up, you know? We'll have to consider doing that next time we're at base. Okay, let's hang back a little bit. There's 2 worms there. So let's get our HP up. And that will allow some time for the goop to go away. There's only 1 base left, so that means that there's a small amount of biters being spawned compared to before when I had 3 bases. And these guys are outside of my pollution area anyways, so they won't be attacking my base quite yet. These guys might. But I think I'm going to go back to my base and then grab some more grenades. So this job will be a little bit quicker and more efficient. Man, these guys are strong. They last a long time against my guns, is what I mean. There we go. Okay. We just have the worms left, which I think I can just leave them there. I don't have to worry about them actually, because again, they won't expand closer to my base. I don't exactly know the spawning properties of biters. I do think worms are the first thing to show up. They're kind of like the scouts in my experience. You'll see the worms come up first and then the bases will appear. So maybe this place isn't considered conquered because there's still worms. But uh-oh, I get myself surrounded. That autosave actually helped me. I was able to change my trajectory in time. So we're playing wussy strats, so because that area is no good anymore, and I want to make sure that I don't die stupidly. I want to get rid of this top worm first, because I started damaging him first. There we go. Okay, so this guy should be easy as long as we don't continue on in the straight line. Oh. There we go. Okay. We're good. Let's pick up our turrets, and I think it's time for us to go home, grab some grenades from our storage, and then we can go take out the base that's down here. We should also check out this black area, make sure there's no biter bases over there, because if they are within that pollution area, they will be triggered to attack. Should probably go get my car. Where is my car, by the way? Asterix HC, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we're just scouting out here, seeing if there's any more bases. This here is mainly our concern right now. We're gonna set up some turrets when we leave to go back to our base, because they are right on the edge of our pollution. So I expect them to attack pretty soon. From what I was told by some of my viewers, the biter colony, the base, the spawners, they use pollution as currency to spawn more biters. So as long as they're within the pollution, basically that gives them the money to buy more biters to come out. So if there's no pollution on them, then they can't make any more. But since these guys do have pollution on them, that means they can make some, and they will probably come here soon. So I'm just gonna put these down and fill them up with ammo. Our science is done. So let's see. I think I don't have any more purple science in there right now. We kind of used up all of the handmade purple science. So I don't think I can grab any of these. So we'll just make all this other stuff. It doesn't really matter too much. Wait, I don't need this. I'm not going to use laser turrets. Combat robotics. Totally won't use those either, but that's more useful than laser turrets. Because we're not going to be using laser turrets, although laser turrets are very good. If this wasn't a real world, I would definitely get more laser turrets. So we're going to head back to base. You can see our pollution cloud is rather large. Kind of weird how this is kind of like this, and then there's nothing out this way. Kind of interesting. So we made it back to base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the sulfuric acid, because this is more than enough that we'll ever need to mine this uranium that's over here, because we're already full on uranium. I should probably unload these guys. Let's do that. We'll just put it in the chest for now. We don't have anywhere to put it yet, but we will eventually, I hope. Okay, so let's take a look at whatever we were making before. Centrifuges? I don't know. Let's also grab some grenades. Yeah, here we are. Grab some grenades while we're here, so before I forget. We have a full box. More than we'll ever need. Might want to make more turrets. I've only had the 7 turrets this entire playthrough so far. They need 20 iron plates, 10 copper plates, and 10 gear wheels. Nah. We'll be fine with the 4 we have. Now that we have grenades, we're unstoppable. Let's make more centrifuges, and so we can start processing the uranium that we have. So let's put that down, grab these. I always lose gear wheels whenever I pick them up. I don't know. Wow, I did that exactly? That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have 2 centrifuges now. Where do we want to process our uranium? You don't start with anything extra when you played on Train World? No, not that I know of. You should have the, was it like 3 iron bars and the normal setup. And then you'll come to a base area like this, and then from there you just look around. The main differences in a rail world versus a normal map is that your ores are more spaced out past your main base. I think your main base is generally around the same, just so you can get started. And then from there on, everything else is spread out. As you can see, I have iron over here, copper over here, uranium's over here. And the other difference is the biters. And again, once you kill the biters, they don't re-expand to the areas you killed them at. They just stay away. Imagine it's like that because it'd be way too much of a hassle to protect all of your trains and everything like that. Okay, so let's do our next research. We're gonna get those refined flammables. Told John that we were going to do flamethrowers eventually, so I want to get that as strong as possible so we can have a good time with it. Okay, so what else do we need to do? We probably want to make an energy shield. We have the room in it in our armor. Can we make any processing units? Yeah, easily. Let's do that. Sorry, John. It's coming, I promise. We can actually get that started now, I think. For you, let's see. We need flamethrower ammo. That requires light and heavy oil. We have... Oh, we don't actually have full heavy oil anymore. That's cool. And our light oil is pretty much gone. You can tell it's been a while, because these were all full. I'm not actually supplying this with any new oil, that's why it's going down. And this is all just being made into solid fuel. But we're full on solid fuel, so let's see if we can make some flammable oil stuff. Okay, so this... Fortunately, it was in the right orientation for us. And steel. I'm not going to feed steel into here, or I'm not going to go grab a line of steel to feed into there, but I will set up a chest here for it. Let's do this. The ammo's a lot easier to make than the turrets. The flamethrower turrets. I don't think we'll have any use for those because you don't get many attacks from biters. But we will use the gun. We have a steady supply of steel now, so I'm quite content with using 500 steel into this. That'll be 100 flamethrower ammo. We still making... Oh, we're backed up. Keep misclicking. Alright, there you go. How are we doing on electricity? We're still shockingly using very little energy. I mean, 10 megawatts is not that small, I guess, but compared to my other bases, I feel like I'd be in the 40s by now. Okay, this is all good. This is all good. We'll bring all those go, and then we'll stay in our base for a little bit, and when it gets there, we can do that. Let's make our flamethrower. Assembly machine. How many odd assembly machines are in my base, I wonder? Oh no. Because I keep running into the same issue where I need iron gear wheels. Don't have any, so I have to plop that down. And then I don't have any iron, and then I have to go and grab some iron. And then I just completely forget about these guys. So we're gonna try to stop that, and we'll pick them up. Grab the iron from our furnaces and do it over here. And I'm gonna try to do what I said before and just have this small area of just iron gear wheel assembly machines. Because I have the store of iron right here. So it's quick and easy access. There we go. Okay, so let's put one down for our flamethrower. Flamethrower. We need steel. I hope this doesn't make quickly, because I only want to make one of them. I always lose it. Okay, here we go. I have these sulfuric acid barrels. I think I'm just gonna drop them in the wilderness later on. There we go. We have our flamethrower. Please, no. Please stop making. Okay, let's put our excess things away here. Wood. I don't need these labs. I'm never gonna need these labs, so I'm just gonna put them down over here. I have these solar panels. I probably should put those down as well, but we're doing fine on electricity, so that's fine. I don't know what else to use these for though. I also don't need these burner mining drills. I have a car in my inventory. Isn't that nice how you can just carry a car with you at all times? Okay. So let's grab the wheels from here. And we'll put it in our centrifuge machine. And make a couple more of those if possible. Because we're going to need quite a few to process all the uranium that we're mining. And that should be... where did I put that? I put that over here. Steel and concrete. I'll put this over here with the rest of my stuff, so I can have at least one area with a controlled madness with all these assembly machines. So, assembly machine, centrifuge, steel, gear wheel, and concrete. There you go. And then we'll have to grab more advanced circuits. I think I want to make at least 5 centrifuges. I think 10 or so would probably be even better. Because we have a ton of uranium coming through here. So we're going to have to make quite a few to keep up with our input. You don't have to keep up with our input, it's not necessary, but it'd be nice to at least try, you know? I'm here for advanced circuits. Our batteries are also backed up. I should probably grab or add a couple chests here. So we can always have a supply of batteries whenever we decide to. I think I'm going to try to stray away from using too many robots on this build. Because again, we want to figure out trains. We want to get trains going as complicated as we can make it and make a nice map through that. Robots kind of just make everything too easy, I think. I love robots, just saying, but for this map, we don't want to make it too easy for us. So So I'm going to refrain from making too many and just use them for relocating parts of my base when I need to. Okay, so we have 5 now. Let's see if we can make. Well, I guess we'll have 3 more with the number of concrete that we have. We're actually low on iron again. Why is that? Oh, I see where I went wrong here. This shouldn't be making a difference anymore since this is backed up. It must be that we've mined out most of our iron. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're getting on it. It's coming. We just got sidetracked by our uranium, but we'll fix that soon. Yeah, let's do that. That. These guys up. That should be good. We'll make this last one. We'll have 9 in total. Oh, that feels bad. Let's go make the last one. I'll go grab some more concrete. I keep forgetting where I put it. It's literally right here. Okay, there we go. Let's fill up our iron gear wheels, so whenever we need it, we can just come over here and grab it. We're still making way too many underground belts, but that'll be good for later. Okay, so now we have our centrifuges. Where do we want to put this? You could put it right here. I don't actually know how nuclear reactors work. I think they need water. So ideally we'd want to put it near water. So when we do it, we don't have to belt it too far. But let me think. I guess if we want to make it train complicated, we could have it output over here, and then have a train come over here and bring... Oh, you guys are stuck. And have a train output it over here, and then just do all my nuclear reactor stuff over here. I think that's what we'll do. Now let's figure out this train situation over here. Because I have somehow made it where nothing goes through. They just both stop. Oh, that's because it's out of... Okay. We'll put this in there. Okay, I didn't screw up that badly. I only screwed up with the fuel. That guy's out of fuel too. I need to put a refueling area in. I'll get to it eventually. Let's do this factoring real quick. So actually I want it on this side. We're gonna do it on this side. Let's get rid of some of the trees here. I think the area that we have out is fine already, but I'm just gonna get rid of the trees just in case. So we're gonna put all of this on the right side instead of the left side. And we'll make several chests worth, since we have a lot of uranium coming through. Doesn't hurt. Why is this empty? I didn't put a radar. I need to put a radar over there. This should be empty, so it shouldn't, or it is empty, so it should be filling up. So that means I messed up something over there. Let's transfer the uranium that's in those chests real quick. There we go, that was actually quite easy. Right, and then I want them to output. Get a splitter. And set up some centrifuges. I really should just put them all on the same side, but in the interest of making it look a little nicer, we're gonna have them on separate sides. So from there, we'll input them in there. Let's use some medium poles. We haven't used any of these at all in our map. Okay, so we want uranium processing. We want all these to be doing that. And then from there, we want the output. Again, a lot of this is wholly unnecessary, but it's more fun this way. Okay, and then from here, can we make a filter? Okay, we can. We're gonna make 2 filters. One will store the good kind, and the other one will store the other kind. I need an assembly machine. Assembly machine. We'll make 10 of them. Who knows when I'll need more in the future. Okay, there we go. So when we're doing this, basically the only kind we care about is the 238 version. I'll have to check it out in a second. Yeah, this one. So I will put that version up here and this version down here. There you go. 235 versus 238. Cool. And then I'm just gonna add a couple more chests here because there's gonna be a ton more of this versus that. We're doing this now. Again, I keep saying that this takes a long time to get started because we need 40 of these, I believe, to be able to have enough to continue to have infinite energy, basically. And we have 1. I think it's like a 1% chance or something that these go through. Kind of made that number up, but it's a very small chance to get this version versus that version. I'm actually surprised we got one so quickly. So we're gonna leave this be. We're gonna let this do its thing. Let's go and figure out why the mine wasn't putting in uranium. let's check our parameters here. It's gonna stay at the mine. Is it at 0? Greater than 0. Oh, okay. So it's not filling up because it never stays here long enough to actually matter. Actually don't know how big the cargo is. Oh, wait, stop. It's 50 times a lot. Let's, well, you can check out. 500. Okay, so it's 500 times 4, 2000. So, when it is equal or greater than 2000. Okay, so with this, it should fill up and then bring it back to the base. It shouldn't take very long to do, so we're just gonna wait for it. And eventually it's gonna get to the point where the sulfuric acid is just empty. And we might have to hook it back up later on. But I think the 40k that's in here right now will last a very long time. We might want to push this back and add more chests to this. Because that will allow us a larger buffer for this. Okay, let's bring this down. Okay, empty or 20 is passed. I'm gonna leave it or, because as you can see, it filled up in less than 2 minutes. So if it's there and it's not emptying for whatever reason, then it can go get filled back up, and maybe by the time it comes back, it'll have more space to input stuff. Okay, so this works. Good. So we still have 1, and you saw how it's 208 or 206 to 1. So again, this is going to take a while. In lieu of, since I don't have a proper setup for fueling these guys, I'm just going to put a good amount into the chest. We're going to use the solid fuel because we have that ready. So instead of the oil, I think it should last a lot longer. So we're just going to go grab some of that. And then while we're here, let's go grab our flamethrower fuel. And I think we're ready to go kill some aliens. We should have done that while we were over there. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Let's see. I wanted to empty the sulfuric acid barrels while we're here, but that's too much of a pain. I'm just gonna throw them away. Okay, we need to make some space. Okay, so next on our list is getting iron mined out. We're almost there. We're almost there to making the iron that we need. No, wait. Let me in. This is out of fuel. I'm surprised it's still going, actually. And there it is. Alright. You stop. Okay. There you go. This poor guy's been stranded out here for a very long time. He's not actually doing anything, so I decided not to refuel it yet. That area does not have any miners and is not mining anything. Okay. So, we have our flamethrower. Let's test it out. Neato. Our copper train's out too, I guess. Yeah. Let's bring our turrets with us. If we had space. Darn it. Okay, you know what? You. Have fun. Yeah, okay. Our car. Car can carry everything. And we'll just leave it out here. Alright, flamethrower time. John, if you're around, this is for you.